My last question, it's a question I ask everyone. It's a big question, but it's in terms of your legacy, what do you, Jenny, or Jenners, what do you want to be known for?
The first thing that always comes to my mind is like that I'm a person of integrity. That's huge to me. Mm-hmm. That it's so easy in business to blur those lines, right? And to step on toes and to do things. And that's just not me. That's not the kind of person I want to be, even if it is to make more money. It's sometimes hard for me within my business because I have so many people like, well, where do you want Fawn to be in 5 years? And I'm like, well, like, what do you mean, like, from a money standpoint? And it's always like, yeah, what's like your sales goals? And I'm like, I have to really work with my CFO because he's like, Jenny, if you're going to make a successful company, you've got to have some number-driven goals. Mm-hmm. It's really hard for me because obviously money's great, money pays the bills, but that's not why I do what I do. I think for me, bigger picture with Fawn is, and why I started it to begin with is, I want women to have a bag or community or product or whatever it is that makes them feel a little bit better about themselves, and that they feel like they're not alone. I know for me as a mother, obviously I've had all this chaos with my business, but I've totally gone through like an identity crisis of who is Jenny anymore? I know who Jenny was before I had kids, and I even went through this period where I was like dressing super weird, and my husband even said something like, "What are you doing?" And I just remember being like, I'm just trying to fit in, like I'm trying to like be the mom, right? And he's like, "You look so uncomfortable," So I finally decided like 2 years ago, like I'm gonna wear my jeans, my Vans, and my button-up shirts, and like that's what I wear every day in some variation because that's what I feel comfortable in. And I want to like preach that to every woman, mom or not, that like own who you are, be comfortable in your own skin. And yeah, maybe Fawn Design is helping you get there or feel inspired, or, we're really going to be focusing on our blog this next year of it just being its own kind of separate community so that women in general, like we don't feel so isolated and we feel like there's people that we can connect with. And that to me is way more important than any dollar amount ever. And I know it always will be. But, I also know that with operating from a place of integrity and putting those things first, the money will come. That's just how it goes, So I'm not really worried about that. But I think, being a person of integrity, giving back, and just creating that community is like, that's what I want to be remembered for sure.
That's a great story. And you're doing it. Like I didn't think about the community part, but you're so right. I mean, you are your own customer.
Yeah.
So that benefits the things that people need to hear, the things that will resonate.
Totally.
With maybe a new mother.
Yeah.
Or a mother who's been at it for many, many years. And it's like, I don't feel like my identity is mine anymore.
Yeah. And I love the thought of, because I've had customers say to me, like, I feel like the cool mom with my bag. It's pretty cool.
And that alone can like carry them to like maybe the next thing that they're like, you know what? I'm going to go get a blowout today because that would make me feel really, that's amazing. Thank you so much for sitting down. This has been such a fun conversation.
I've loved it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So until next time, because I could see us doing a part 2.
Let's do it.
Okay.